Hello, SQL lovers. Welcome to today's section. So this is the second section we're having on SQL series, right? So this is the second one. And what we'll be covering today, the first one, order by. So the order by clause is used to sort the result set in either ascending or descending order. By default, it sorts in ascending, right? So then the second one we'll be covering is top. The top clause is used to limit the number of rows returned by a query. Then the third one, the null value. In SQL, null represents missing or unknown data. You can check for null values using is null and is not null. So for handling null values, because this is a bit advanced and we are doing basics, so we visit this when we must have treated case when and then case statement and functions, then we can now revisit handling null values. So for now, we just work on how to identify null values, okay? So then the last one, it's comments in SQL. Comments are used to annotate SQL code. So there are two types of comments. We have single line comments and we have multi-line comments. So these are what we'll be handling today. So let's dive in and work on this one after the other. All right. So in the first series, we already handled select, how to work with it, and how to find our table. So we'll be working with account table. That's the table we'll be using. Account. So let's say so I opened the columns, right? I checked my table, I opened the columns so that I'll be looking at in case I didn't remember the name of the column so that it will be faster and easier for us. So we've already treated all these ones. I just want us to use it to test the order by. So let's see. So remember I said previously that in SQL, right, if you want to put any text or date that you have to put it in quotes, provided it's not a number, right? So date inclusive. So 2024, let's do 2020 01 01. Okay, equals to, okay, let's do between so that the data will be a bit large. And let's do 2022. Let's say 1 to 31st. Okay. So if I'm selecting everything, okay, let's select everything for now. So this is our data the query is running. So once this is read, it means it's running. So once completed, you see? So this is our result right now. So this is our result. So if you look at this result now, so you can choose what you want to sort by, right? You can sort by anything you want. Anything you want. You can sort by any column you want. You can use it to sort. So let's use the first name so that we'll be able to identify immediately instead of a number. You can sort with any column, right? So let's use the first name to sort by. So this is where order by comes in. Order by first name. So once we order by, so because I did not state what I want, so it will just give me ascending. That's the default setting. So it's going to be in ascending order. You see from A, it's going to sort your data from A to, see? So it's sorted now. So if you can sort by many, many columns, not only one. So it will just sort the first column you named. So let's say first name and last name. So if I state these two columns, what it means is going to sort by the first name and then the last name. So you see, so after sorting all the A's, it will sort this one. So, but the first column will come first, then the other one follows, okay? So that is for sorting, right? So because we did not state what we want, so it's giving us ascending. That's the default. So because we want it descending, so we want Z to A. So we use this, you see? So the sorting will now happen from Z to A. So that's this. So we can sort any number, any column you want, any column. If you can sort by date. So let's use date. Let's use date and sort also. Sorry, it's a bit lagging, too much thing on the system. Okay. So let's sort by date opened. So when you sort by date open, let's see the column. So you see, it will sort your data. So it will just sort it ascending, unless you state descending. That's the only time it applies. So the order by is just to sort our data, to arrange your data the way you want it to appear. So that's it for order by. Then we'll look at the second one, which is top. So just like I explained before, top is used, right, to limit your row. If you look at this now, we have like 236 records. So if I want this, I don't want everything. I just want to look at, okay, I just want to look at the data, right? So if you want to look at the data, you can just do top. So, but top, let's say top 10. If I want to do top 10, it's going to still sort and give me top 10, right? Or if I don't want the sorting, you can remove it. So let's see. Let's just remove this sorting. So let's see. So is you see 10 rows, that's the result returned. So when you sort the data, sorry, I didn't sort anymore. So just give you the number you specified. So that's how to limit your data. So if you don't want to spool everything, because sometimes if you have so much record or you just want overview, that's when this stop happens, right? So, but in MySQL, this function is a limit, right? So instead of top, you use limit. That is if you're using MySQL, but this our lesson is based on SSMS, so that's why I'm using top. So this is for the top, it's just to limit the rows that will be returned. That's all right? So then we're going to look at the null value, null values, just like I said before, because handling null values is a bit advanced. So before we dive into that, we have to cover the case statement and the SQL functions, right? So we just look at the it's null and it's not null. All right. So so that is all for the top, and then we dive into the other one. So if we want to get, if you have a data set and you want to know which of these are null and which are not, right? So we said before that null are not zero, okay? They are two different things, okay? So let's know, let's which, okay. So I have to make some of the data null so that we'll be able to treat this course. So let's check, use the email column, right? So email, let me use small details, right? Email is null. So just this, it will enable us to know customers that don't have email address. That's all. It enables us to know customers that don't have email address. For instance, you're looking for customers that don't have email so that you can invite them to come and input their email. You can just go through the database like this by using this particular is not null. And this will give you all the customers that their email that are, that did not register with email, sorry. So that is for is not null. So if for is not, if you want to know if you only want, you want to send communication, I don't want customers that don't have email, you just put is not null, right? So it's going to give you all the customers that has email. Look at this. You will not see any customer that don't have email because you've already excluded it in your where clause. So that's how to use is null and is not null in your queries, okay? So then the last one is comments. So how to write comments in SQL. Okay, so this is comment. So if what you want to comment is just a single line, you can just comment it like, okay, let's use this. If I want to comment just my select statements, comment means even if I run all this page, that is not going to run, right? That SQL already know that this is what you want. So it's not going to include the one you commented out, right? So this is just single comment. So if I want to comment, right, the whole, maybe you have, because at times you might be running so much queries in one window, just like this. If I'm having so much and I don't want to do it one after the other, I just want to comment one, right? So all you have to do is just do this. Sorry, just slash. So this we comment, right? Control R to remove the result. So this we comment this. So if I have other stuff down here and I don't want it commented out, it's going to comment everything for me unless I close the comment. So if you want to close the comment like where you want it to stop, all you have to do is just to close it so that other ones, you see? So these ones will be uncommented. So that's how to use SQL comment, right? So we have single, we can use the single comment. This is for the single, and then this is for the multiple, right? So that is for comment handling, right? Multi-line comment, sorry. So that is it for today. Just like I said, handling null values, we're going to revisit that after we must have treated the case statements and functions so that it will be easier for us to understand, okay? So this is just the basic. So in today's section, we've already covered the order by, the top, the null value, and comments, right? So I hope that with this section, you'll be able to master and understand how this works, right? Thank you for watching. See you in my next lesson. Do have a nice day.